Lakeland as well as Orlando, and I'm going to let her go ahead and introduce herself and tell us a little bit about her company. So, hey, Ann.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it, Amanda. We're very excited to be featured. A Chair Fair is an event rental company. We sort of birthed out of need. We offer excellent rentals, and we actually service from Amelia Island south to Sarasota, which is a large area, and it's just a lot of fun, and we do a lot of weddings. We are right at 8 years old, and our growth has just really kind of been phenomenal. So we literally have thousands of chairs in our inventory, all different styles of chairs. We started with just chairs, and that's why our company name is A Chair Fair, but we branded and marketed ourselves very well. And I'm really just married to the name. I don't want to, change anything about it, because I've had people say we need to rebrand, but I don't feel that way. And we basically love our brides. We love weddings. We love any type of an event. And we're here to really to just please you and make you have a comfortable knowledge that everything that you want is going to be perfect and going to be taken care of.
And so give us an idea of some of the different things that you offer, because if you get a chance, A Chair Fair has a gorgeous showroom. So just to stop in there, and she is so right, they don't just have chairs, they have beautiful furniture. And I just want you to know that blue velvet couch, one day I will have a couch that glorious. That couch is so beautiful. That's my favorite piece. But what is some of your most popular items that you have?
Most popular, for me, if we talk about a favorite, I absolutely love the vintage furniture. It's just like going to grandma's house, and or even better, and like you say, glorious blue sofa. We've got about 5,000, well, actually we have 5,000 square feet of vintage furniture in our warehouse. We've got about 2,500 square feet of modern furniture. There's so many just absolutely beautiful pieces, and we're sending images over for Amanda to interject into the video, so you'll be able to see some of it. We have about 60,000 square feet of warehouse space in between Orlando and Lakeland. And popular items just vary from bride to bride. We'll have the bride who's having a little bit of a battle with her mom, where her mom wants to have a church wedding and nothing will suit her but have the church wedding. And we can appease that, because she can have her outdoor wedding with a beautiful cross at the front, and then church pews. We can make church pews in with vintage sofas and chairs and so forth for just a very eclectic ceremony, or just all church pews. And we have just some really cool pieces that just make things very unique. Unique tables. We've got a geo table. You can search it on the website, but you'll see a picture, which is a glass top. Looks like just a vintage garden type table. That's beautiful. And then we have tons of modern furniture. We've got about 2,500 square feet of modern furniture, which is black, gray, and white leather furniture. Most companies offer just white, but we have a lot of different pieces in all the different colors. And then we've got about 25,000 chairs in our inventory. So, you can rest comfortable that if you contact us, we're going to deliver what you want, or if something happens, then we're going to be able to fix your problem, even if it's the wedding day. So we're really good at that.
Yes, they are absolutely amazing. And we've been talking a lot about furniture, but what about tabletop? Because they have a charger selection like nobody I've ever seen.
We do. We have right at 60 glass, metal, and wicker chargers. The majority of the inventory is glass. Pretty much any color that you can consider. If you're doing an orange wedding, we've got orange chargers. If you're doing a red wedding, we've got red. We've got blue, brown, taupe, silver. Just absolutely fabulous collection at a super reasonable rental rate. And they're just, really pretty. It does make your tabletop. And then in addition to chargers, we've got glassware, barware, flatware. We've got black flatware. We've got rose gold flatware, just gold, standard silvers, and so forth. And everything that we have, because I'm a picky person, I guess is the best way to say it. And so it's an 1810 weight. So when you pick up your fork, it's substantial. You feel that you have a fork in your hand, and your guests are going to be impressed by the quality of what you rent from us.
So when it comes to all the selections, so as you're talking, that's a lot of different things to choose from. So how do you help couples work through those choices?
That's a great question. So we have like you said, a beautiful showroom, and basically we have a showroom expert, Jordan Swoop, in Orlando, and Liz and Carly in Lakeland. The two different locations have just really pretty showrooms, and Liz and Carly bring over whatever you want from the Orlando shop, because we store most of the inventory here. And then in Orlando, we have like a design center area. You'll come into the showroom. We'll have typically a seasonal setup. Like right now, we're featuring fall, and it's the geo table. Or maybe it is a geo table that's in the showroom, but it changes constantly. And in the back of the showroom is a table, and Jordan's there. You can talk to her about what you're thinking. You can show her design boards, and you may walk out of there with a completely different direction because she's helped you pull together things. That's what she does day in and day out, 4 or 5 appointments, a day. And so we set a specific time, and that's your time that's dedicated to making things and helping you find just what's perfect. And we can tweak things. You can throw on your wish list on the proposal, and then if it gets right down to it, you take this off, and it's not a problem. We're just there to help you design. And quite honestly, we want you to have the wedding of your dreams, whether that's with Chair Affair or someone else. So, it really, we're there to help you. And hopefully you'll use our rentals, but it's okay if we don't.
And I love their showroom. Every time I go over there to see Jordan to drop off magazines, I'm like, can I just look to see what you got? I want to see the combinations, because couples are so visual. I mean, most people
Absolutely.
are visual, so like you were saying, they may come up with a totally different idea after seeing those combos together. So that is such a cool perk that you guys have.
Right. And they don't have any idea of even what's available to them. I mean, this is the biggest party that they're planning of their life. They've said yes to the rock, and they're, just really excited, but then they get into it and they're so blown away because there's so many decisions, and they've never planned, the largest party they probably have planned is 10 or 15 friends over, and you're talking about multiplying that times 7 to 10 at least for most weddings on average, and it gets to where it's just overwhelming. And we're not just there to help you with our rentals, we're there to help you find vendors that'll match up. We refer companies that are outstanding, that fit with your personality. Talking to you, I can tell you just right now what florist I would say would just match, and you'd mesh so well, with, once we hear a little bit about your vision. So we help you not just find our stuff, but all the people that you need. So while we're not wedding planners, we do know everyone in the industry, and we can be a real resource and real tool for you.
And they do know everybody in the industry, for sure. Now, with that, you've pretty much, you of course would know better than me, but you've probably worked at every venue in town, would you say?
There are always new venues popping up. So, but most any of the nicer, and not just nicer, we work all over everywhere. So yes, you can go to our blog, and if you're planning a wedding at a certain place and you can't have an idea of how things will fit, you can go to our blog, do a little search on the venue that you're searching for, and pull up several weddings that have been there and see different colors. If you want to just search a color, or color palette, you can search that on our blog. So there are just so many things and tools that we have and resources for you. On our website, there's a page where you can just look at all the different venues. You click a button and, go and see what their site has to offer. So it's like a really good resource. And then from that venue page, you can flip over to the blog and see, all different types of things that we offer, that we've had, weddings or events that we've had there. So yes.
Yeah, and that's such a great thing, because then if a couple doesn't know how the space will work with certain pieces, chances are you've already put different styles of pieces in that venue, so you can give them ideas.
Absolutely. We have, and we know we have layouts, and there's just a lot of different things that we can help them with. So yes, almost every venue in town, we work our way around to the new farm venues and different things that are popping up. We try to be one of the first companies to knock on the door and say, hey, we're here to help you, get them our certificate of insurance and all the paperwork that they need for us to do business with them or do business in their venue. So we make sure we're on the spot right when things are happening.
So you've been at this for some time, and out of all the advice that you could give, what would you say your top advice is? So it could be about rentals, it could be about wedding planning in general, you get to pick.
I think my favorite thing that I tell couples is the way to have a happy marriage is just be nice to each other. This day is just one day of a lifetime of days that you'll have together. And if you treat your bride like your basketball playing, hoop shooting, beer drinking buddies, and tell her with confidence the things that you tell your best guy, then things will work. And same thing for her. If she tells her buddies or her girl, tell him the things that she would tell her shoe shopping, mall, best friends, and treat each other like your confidants. And then the first thing in the morning, the best part of the day is waking up next to him. And then, you're happy to see him at night, and, you calmly discuss things. So I think that probably is my favorite piece of advice. If they are searching for a vendor or need help finding someone, we're always available for that. But the big thing is just be kind to each other. You're gonna smile at a perfect stranger in the grocery store, and you're giving away a little part of the good of you. So save some of that for your very special person. And if you do that, you'll have just the best marriage ever. And that's what we want for you.
I love that advice, and I have asked that question several times on these videos, and of course, because the question's wedding planning advice, but in the end, that's what you're working toward, is to be married. So that's the prolonged part of it. And you're awesome.
It's lifestyle advice. You don't have to keep up with the Joneses. Who the heck are the Joneses anyway? Set yourself a budget, pay yourself first, save 10% of everything you make, so that you have something for your future, so that you live happily together forever, and just really be nice to each other. It's so easy to do.
Yeah, I love it. I love it, love it. So if they want to come to the showroom, they want to see what you have and, maybe get some rentals from you, how do they find you?
So on our website, we have a calendar that they can very easily go through and choose the day, a couple of days out, because we like to be prepared for you, and set an appointment. So we block a specific time for our clients. If you need something special that's not on the day of, like say a weekend or what have you, we're happy to open up for you. If that's just what you have to have, we understand people work. When you're doing that, you want to choose either the Lakeland showroom or the Orlando showroom. You don't want to book an appointment in Orlando if you're intending to go to Lakeland. So be careful when you're booking your appointments. Once you do that, if you want to share like a design board, we can start to pull some things together from you, or you can share that when you get there. We're fully capable, and we have such a large array. And then in the end of September, we're getting 2 new containers of new inventory. So lots of new stuff coming. So come and plan with us and just have fun.
I may book an appointment to come see the new stuff.
Would you please?
So what is the website that they book those appointments at?
www.chairaffairrentals.com. And then just tab over to the appointments.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us, and we'll talk to
Awesome.
you soon.
All right. Thank you, Amanda.